Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Busted Grill Garage. Today, I've got the daily driver back in the shop here. We're going to be installing a new drag link on it in an effort to get the steering wheel recentered. Okay, so as you can tell, I've already got the truck in the shop. I've already got the wheel and tire taken off of it, got it jacked up and supported with a jack stand there. Now, a couple weeks ago, I put in a new turn signal switch in the steering column and added a new steering wheel. And as you can tell, with the wheel straight, that's what the steering wheel looks like. Now that's a problem for one, because it drives me absolutely insane. And for two, because it drives me absolutely insane. Now, the rest of the front end on this truck has been rebuilt. All the ball joints are good. Tie rods have been replaced on it. The only thing that hasn't been replaced on it is this drag link here. And you can see what we have going on right there. It's wore out. It's wore out. It causes a little bit of play in the truck, in the steering. And today, we're gonna get rid of that. I mean, you can see the boots tore up there, and we're just gonna ignore all of, that. We're just gonna, focus on this here. So I'm gonna get you guys set up. I'm gonna get started, I guess. I'm going to try to get this cleaned up because there's supposed to be a castle nut with a cotter key right here. All right, so let's jump straight into it. Okay, so now that I've got all the junk cleaned out of there to where you can actually get to the nut, and you can kind of maybe see a little the cotter key right in here, I'm going to fight with that for 20 minutes needlessly, because that's the way things go. And then I'm going to back that nut off there, and I'm going to do the same thing down here on the other end of the drag link. So now I've got both of the cotter pins and the nuts removed off this drag link. Now, you're probably going to need a pickle fork or tie rod separator, ball joint separator, whatever they call them. I call them a pickle fork, so that's what we're going to use. Okay guys, so I've got the old drag link off here. You can kind of see, I'm not gonna disclose how much of that was trying to get it off there and how much of it was already like that, but it's off there, so we're just gonna leave it at that. Now, this new drag link comes from Rough Country. It's actually an offset drag link. You can tell because of the way it is. And it's just made for lifted trucks. This one specifically is for a 4 to a 6 inch lift, and so it should work perfectly for what I've got. Now, per the destructions that I've already destructed, once you get your drag link off there, cut your wheels all the way to one direction, and then cut them all the way to the other side while counting how many turns it took. Then what you'll do is you'll split the difference in half, and that's where your steering wheel will be set. And that should be the steering wheel sitting straight. And then once that's done, basically you're going to adjust your new drag link to fit that and reinstall. Okay, now to center your pitman arm, before you reinstall your drag link, what you'll want to do is go ahead and cut your wheel all the way one direction, and then take and cut it back off the other direction and count how many turns it takes to get to the other lock, basically, is what you want to do. So we've got 1, 2, 3 and a half. So 3.5 turns from lock to lock. You'll take and split that at 1 3/4. So you have 1 3/4, and then your steering wheel centered, and that's where you're going to need to set your drag link at before you reinstall it. Alright guys, so we've got the drag link reinstalled. It looks much nicer than what was on there. And as you can tell, we've got a perfectly centered steering wheel. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and end this video off right here. I hope that helped 1 or 2 or 10 of you, or however many people it helped. I hope it helped someone. Well, we're still trying to get this truck ready for the No Name Nationals. I'm going to be taking it down there along with my 67 Impala hardtop car that I like to call Rufus. We're going to be racing that. We're just taking this down here just to take it down there, I guess. So if you liked what you saw tonight, guys, just like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys next time.